All right, so today we're October 22nd. It's 7 a.m. I am just documenting a little bit my experiences spiritually. In the present time, which is now, um, the abilities have got very intense. Um, let's just say righteousness, truth, justice, divine justice is definitely recognized, and I can tell when someone is being dishonest or not saying the complete truth. I also see the invisible, if we can say that. Mostly, I see a lot of white lights. Sometimes when I'm around certain people, for example, this summer I had a girl that was around me. She had just recently lost her adoptive parent. He had deceased, and I could feel the the dog. I could feel the dog being very, 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 very sad and discouraged. And I also remember seeing literally like a flashlight being turned on and in a zigzag like that, kind of like, hey, pay attention, look at me, which is quite funny because my mom brought a friend over not too long ago, and this person had shared with us his experience when he had passed, and he had fell into a coma and had died, and he was trying to get his daughter's attention, and it got to a point where he was getting very frustrated because he was saying, why don't you see me, why don't you see me, am I dead, like what's going on, something's wrong. And I could totally get it now because I definitely see, like, they're just like, hey, pay attention, look at me. A lot has passed in the last year. A lot has been rapidly falling into place. Let's just say the people that have been very, very hard on me are meant to be the way they are, simply because I had asked for their support and their help in this lifetime to achieve the goals that we had set. Now, honest to God, you can't really predict much when you're on the other side, especially when you come into the low density. It's definitely a mind experience when it comes to complications. Otherwise than that, I feel like a lot of anger, and anger is okay. I've learned recently that anger is very, very useful and necessary. Also, as well, that you can't live your life completely always in it too. So I had a lot of trouble force feeding people my energy or force feeding my information simply because I was out of alignment within. So when my God particle had activated it in many processes, one of them was to eliminate all entities or black entities or me who I had created being the Darth Vader one, multi-dimensional beings. Well, that being said, my landlord, my old landlord, she asked me one time if I wanted to get rid of this hex on my family, and that this family hex had been put there a long time ago. Like literally, she said all the way to the stars. So in my vision, the way I saw it was the stars being our first physical manifestation within the physical realm onto the seventh plane of Earth. Now, with that said, like you can take and leave whatever you want, but when you've experienced it 360 degrees, most experiences are lived that way. So the same equation is just multiplied holographically simultaneously. So past, present, future is all at once. And with that said, I literally saw myself and I saw my mom um, literally within me, and I could see the line that connected both, that we were the same person. And then as I'm saying this, I see my grandmother transcend through her. So it was like a triple threat, which was great because we did a lot of work in this life. And when you're done the work, it's kind of like a propulsion, I guess. And I feel like I just want to propulse away, and I can't because it's not completely done. Monday, I think I will have some good support. Funny enough, when I read my mother's cards, I've been living with her for about 2 months now. Before that, I've been on my own for a very long time. I would say 10 years, stable, same place, same building, same environment. And it was quite hard to face the fact that I was living a lie. I was doing a career that was not in alignment with myself. It helped me understand a lot about myself. It helped me heal a lot. It helped me become who I am. But I'm definitely more than just this life, this present life. I feel like some days I can smile at life, some days I can't. And some days I'm frustrated, big time, and angry at the world lately. I'm angry at everybody. I feel like everybody's expecting me to be the example and to do the right things. And they actually, they're hard on me most times. Like they have to be in a way for me to really learn. But when they're doing the exact same thing that they're actually complaining about, it angers me to the core. Because I understand that I put them on my path so that I can acknowledge what was not aligned with myself. But it's so much easier to look at the others and to talk about others than to talk about ourselves. I challenge everybody today to talk about their uncomfortable meanings. um, Confront someone today. Tell them something you do not want to feel, like when you're feeling uncomfortable confronting or telling the truth, or telling a friend that, maybe their breath stinks, or for example. That would be a great start. Also, as well, to express that you're angry, not necessarily screaming, not necessarily physically expressing it, but verbally. I think we need to differentiate verbalizing anger, or the fact that we are disappointed or angry, from reacting angry, are two different things. And I'd say 95% of the planet would definitely react instead to verbalize that they are angry. Now, if everybody would verbalize, wouldn't it be so much easier? I wouldn't be screaming all the time at my soulmate. Now, with all that said, I truly believe that being Alicia Dawn Purdy, born on the 26th of August, on Mother Teresa's birthday, predicted psychic abilities started very young, telepathically speaking with animals without even knowing. I remember arguing about money to my mom, and she put me in my room because I was telling her that money was not important and it wasn't real. And she said, "Well, you'll see in life when you grow up, you're gonna need money," and da, da, da. And she was right, actually. But when you believe in the higher abundance, which is having exactly what you need when you need it and nothing more, like you do not have to carry all this weight. You just need to trust yourself, trust yourself inside, within like 350 degrees, 60, I would say. And also to courage. Face your fears. Once you've done, it's better. Things get better, get lighter. Oh, it gets so much easier. It's like literally the biggest thing, and then whoop, you think it's going to be always the same feeling, but it isn't. It's always less. They always do that. And when I say they, let's rectify something. It's not them. Them are me. We. Um, we are more than one, connected together. I'm living my past, present, and future all at once. As of for me, my reality time does not exist anymore. So synchronicity happens a fair well. Like, it's crazy how much synchronicity happens in my life. I like my friends say, I am the queen of synchronicity. I enjoy that. Now my mother's brought to the plate some really cool stuff. I did a reading on her, which was really cool. It was like the test. It was like the test that was putting me in doubt, because I had never done it to my mom, and she definitely was impressed. And reading herself at the same time, reading her own energies, which is fine. And it was a very nice learning experience. After we've done, she read mine. And that also as well, I've never seen someone read like that. It was like, wow, magical. She was just turning cards and reading and coming up with these pinpoint things. I don't even know how she does it. It happens naturally. That I understood. Because as we were together talking and processing a lot of pain, healing, abandonment issues, and anger, because we live in Angers, which is anger. I always said I was going to live in Notre Dame de la Paix, which is like the peace on earth type of town. Um, I'm looking forward of moving to the country because all these frequencies and energies and emotions that people are emitting and receiving sometimes